Okay, so now we will move to the superintendent's report. Madam Superintendent.
Thank you, Madam. Thank you, President Adair. I would like to start with some important updates and information. First, as I mentioned during my report at the last board meeting, remote learning continues for Columbus City School students. Our buildings may be closed, but our educators are busy engaging with our students through the CCS Online Academy. This may be Teacher Appreciation Week, but we don't need an official recognition to understand how absolutely critical our educators are to keeping students connected to the classroom virtually. This is certainly not an easy task, especially when many of our teachers and families, teachers and staff have families of their own to care for. To all of our teachers, we see you and the amazing work that you're doing, not just during the current crisis, but throughout the school year. Our teachers are the heart of the district, be it in the classroom, online, and for sure that I say a heartfelt thank you. Heartfelt thank you. I also encourage our students and families to send a message or a note of encouragement to our teachers to show how much you appreciate their work. Sometimes a small gesture can go a long way, and we want to show our teachers that we care. I also want to recognize the many important groups of staff members that were included in the video we played earlier. Our bus drivers for getting 40,000 students safely to and from school each day. Our school nurses and health services for looking after the health and well-being of our students. Our administrative professionals for the unwavering support they provide on a daily basis. Our librarians for supporting our students and teachers and making sure they have the resources they need to teach and learn. And our principals for providing leadership and creating a welcoming student-centered environment in each of our school buildings. Today has been designated as Giving Tuesday now, a global day of giving and unity as an emergency response to the unprecedented need caused by COVID-19. I would like to say thank you to all of those individuals, businesses, and nonprofit partners who have donated their time, effort, and resources to come together in this period of crisis to help our communities. Columbus has been a leader in showing that we are all truly in this together. During this time of remote learning, we have been able to track the number of students who log on to Clever, the main hub for our online learning resources. At this point, we know that 69% of our students have logged onto Clever, and we are sure that many more are logging on through the individual platforms themselves, which is more difficult for our staff to track at this time. One way to increase these engagement numbers is to help eliminate possible barriers, one of which we know is access to technology. We held a second round of Chromebook distributions from April 21st to April 27th at our Central Enrollment Center to get more devices in the hands of students. After this second round, we have now distributed more than 19,000 computers to our students, nearly 17,000 households, which include more than 30,000 students. They now have access to at least one district-provided Chromebook computer at this time. If any families are still in need of a Chromebook computer, they should reach out to their student's principal for instructions on how to obtain one. We're also working on solutions to help families with internet access. On the agenda tonight for the Board of Education to consider is the purchase of additional 1,000 hotspot devices from AT&T. Last month, we purchased 600 hotspots from Verizon through our partnership with I Know I Can. Tonight's additional purchase will allow us to reach more families who are in need of reliable internet access during this time of remote learning. If any family is in need of a hotspot device, they should reach out to their student's principal for more information. Also on tonight's agenda is a new endeavor with industry partner Air Force One. Our Career and Technical Education Department and our Adult Education Program are working with Air Force One to develop the first multi-generational commercial HVAC training program in the state of Ohio. With the support of Ohio Health, Nationwide Insurance, Worthington Industries, Workforce Development Board, Ohio Means Job, and United Way of Central Ohio, we will provide our students with the state-of-the-art training, including a robust internship program. This industry credential pathway will provide career opportunities for students and district residents to move into middle-class wage jobs that are recession-proof and provide vital services to area business. The median pay for an HVAC professional is $45,000 a year. We look forward to the opportunities this new partnership will provide our students and the community. The Families First Coronavirus Response Act of 2020 provides the Secretary of Agriculture the authority to approve state agency plans for the implementation of a temporary program called Pandemic Electronic Benefit Transfer, or PEBT. This program provides families who are eligible for free and reduced price meals with Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP. SNAP benefits in the amount of $5.70 for each day a school is closed due to COVID-19. With schools in Ohio closed through the end of the school year, this is estimated to be $300 per child. The benefits are provided on an electronic benefit transfer card that is mailed to families, which they can then use to buy food at a local grocery stores. All children who are eligible for free and reduced price meals are eligible for these benefits. Not only children currently receiving SNAP benefits. Since Columbus City Schools participate in the Community Eligibility Program, where all students receive free breakfast and lunch, all enrolled students in our district are eligible for this program. The PEBT cards will be mailed to the families of our students, or if the students are already members of a SNAP household or part of another program issued on the EBT card, the PEBT benefits will be issued on the household's current EBT card. Tonight's agenda includes a resolution before the board urging you to support the need and request for additional funds from the federal government. Last week, I signed a letter along with 61 of my superintendent colleagues from the Council of Great City Schools to urge Congress to approve new funding for local school systems in the next coronavirus supplemental appropriations bill. My colleagues and I have asked the federal lawmakers for financial support to help offset the unexpected costs our districts are incurring in the wake of school closures during the COVID-19 pandemic. In the letter to Capitol Hill, our organization called for additional federal allocation of $175 billion in education stabilization funds to be distributed to the local level through Title I. The letter also urged Congress to provide additional $13 billion for IDEA, this Individual with Disabilities Education Act, $12 billion in additional Title I program funding, $2 billion for E-rate and emergency infrastructure funds that include public schools. Our community relies on the tireless efforts of our teachers and staff to educate and grow our students. We need to be proactive in seeking the critical funds necessary to support the needs of our students and staff as we move through these uncertain times. Last week, we hosted an online town hall to address questions from the class of 2020. District leaders and I answered questions by our student ambassadors and viewers on social media regarding graduation requirements, senior fees, prom, commencement plans, and more. The full video and written transcript are available on our website at staysafeccs.org. Our senior task force continues to discuss on how we can best honor our students in the class of 2020. The big question on everyone's mind is, what are we doing for graduation ceremonies? I don't have all the answers tonight, but we expect the task force to have their decision in details in the near future. This is difficult, but vitally important, that the task must balance the safety of our students, staff, and families, and health guidelines with our desire to appropriately celebrate our students. We're taking the time to develop a thoughtful approach that will meet both of these requirements. But safety would take priority in any decision we make, and I look forward to providing more details in the coming days.